Hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer Montgomery with Change Capable Coaching, and I just wanted to come on and share something that I have been experiencing the last few days and how I kind of am thinking about it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but maybe there is somebody out there who does need to hear this, and it will be maybe helpful for you. I know it kind of was helpful for me this morning to take a step back and remind myself about what it is that I teach and that I practice, and put it into practice. And that is that, what I've struggled with is a really heavy spirit. Um, and I couldn't even really put my finger on it. I mean, obviously, in the current climate, many of us are struggling with a heavy spirit, and for good reason. Um, but for me, what I recognized is that even with as many protections as I put in place to kind of safeguard myself from negativity, from negative words and content flooding into my space, whether it be through relationships or social media or news or whatever. I have limitations to what I allow to come in to my space on a daily basis to protect myself from too much negativity, and because it affects us. And I don't need it or want it. And the thing that I realized this morning, though, is thinking about, what is going on that I am allowing in that is creating this really, really struggle in my spirit. And I realized that it has to do with the divisive words that I hear being thrown around. It's like consistent, constant, repetitive, divisive words that become ingrained in our brains. And and so what I was reminded of is what I teach in a course that I deliver, which is that in the early 1900s, there was a famous American linguist, Benjamin Whorf, and he said that words affect the outcome of something. That's because words are an expression of our behaviors that reinforce our thoughts, okay? And what we know from neuroscience is that our thoughts create feelings, and those feelings lead to our behaviors. And then that reinforces our beliefs. So I remember remember the saying, "Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words can never hurt me." Well, while a great technique, right, for deflecting bullies when we're young, I believe wholeheartedly it's kind of a great technique to use. It isn't true. It isn't true. Words do affect us. Words get ingrained into our brain, and as I've said, then they lead to something. Those words and thoughts lead to behaviors and outcomes. And so I realize, the words that I am hearing and allowing to be ingrained in my brain, they affect me. They're affecting me. And I'm going to really challenge myself, and I invite you to come into this challenge with me. To really pay attention to the words you're taking in today, or the words that you're saying. And what if just for the next 24 hours, anytime we hear words that are not loving, words that are divisive, words that are destructive, we don't allow those negative, divisive, destructive words come into our minds and get ingrained in our brains. What if, like just what if we only allowed loving words for the next 24 hours to be coming into our environment, or speaking loving words? And if that means no news, no social media, no interactions with maybe some relatives and friends, then, then that's what that means. Protect yourself. Think about it. I'm going to take this challenge on today, and I bet by tomorrow my spirit will be a little less heavy and I will be in a little more of a better place emotionally. I don't know, why not? What could it hurt, right?